1600. You know what 1600 is? It's the time of day. The time of day. It is an hour before most people quit, or the end of the day for a lot of people. 1600 is important. I got a headache today. Why do you think I have a headache? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you it's drugs. Which, in this term, and in this city, and in this place, I'm gonna say bad drugs. Why? Because, and you're gonna learn this, and I'm gonna teach this to you. And I'm gonna have Tom Manager stand up and sit down for as many times as Congress has stood up and sat down. Like 20 years ago when they had the big one, right? Drugs. Stand up. Nancy Reagan. Nancy Reagan had a rule. See, this is a drug-free zone. It's very important. You disobey that rule, you will go to jail, and you'll possibly be put to death. And make sure you repeat that last thing twice. So say it twice after me. Put to death. Ooh. Anyways, Senpai Camp was Marines. We kicked those boys out. Like the first war I was in. It's a good deal. They're tougher. They had it tougher, but you have to understand that anybody that feeds you, you have to be nice to it. Got it? And I do believe one of the first things we set up when you were in the middle of the Middle East is communications. So enjoy it when you go back and you call home halfway around the world and say, "Can you play this on the radio?" Anyways, we kick the Marines out. The Marines say, "Simplify, simplify." I think that's the way you say that. I still don't know. I'm not a Marine, but I have met and know many uh, much older than I think. Whether or not the Army says "ahua," that used to be our word. I don't even know who told me that first. If I remember that, that was the polar bears. Damn motherfucking fly. How do you get your flies to act so stupid? You know, the flies act stupid. They're not like regular flies. Like, yeah. They come to you, they hit you, and then they like 10 times, like just bounce their head into you. It's like, you know, I don't know how nature makes that, because if not, you'd have a big old freaking head, and not your freaking whatever you're looking with. So the flies here are fake. What did I just say? I said call Tom Manager and tell him we have a case started. We have somebody. What do you call it when you mess with insects? Oh yeah, and make people pissed off. Oh, we have a terrorist terrorizing the world with I don't know what insects are called. It's not drugs though, is it? Whether or not, it's a big deal. I've been here for 3 weeks now. My headache. I don't know what to do about that. I think somebody tried to kill me. Actually, I know somebody tried to kill me. What the fuck are you doing around my tent in the middle of the morning with your car? And why are you called Citizen Patrol? Are you sure it's not Citizen Dead? And how many people have you killed? I didn't do nothing. Oh, bullshit. You're not stupid. You know what you're doing. And I mean prison sentence for stupidity. I don't know how many people Citizen Patrol has killed, but you will find out. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just sitting there. I just have to drive by. You are not stupid. Come on, stand up there. better. Is that straighter? Tom has a problem. I was just in Washington, D.C. this year, by the way. And if I remember right, anyways, on the lawn of the train station are tents. You walk out of that congressional office, why don't you make a complaint? Or better yet, why don't you ask, where are those people's house? Then what happened to it? And how come don't we have enough? Shit, nobody even goes to work. I can't get a fucking job. I don't know why. And I'll tell you why I can't get a job is because some asshole's in control of it and he keeps trying to kill me. And every time I go onto a building site, he tries to kill me again. Now that we're into nationwide crime and counting the dead, so we're into nationwide counting the dead. That means anybody that walks like this, or like this, or like this, or in a chair, those are dead people. They will be counted as dead people. They'll be labeled not yet under. They're dead. They can't work. How do they get that way? That's because somebody poisoned something because they thought there was a pest there. So how I understand this is that was pesticide that you spread, right? Please answer the question. You had no intention of hurting the people. Please answer the question. You only had intentions of hurting the one guy you didn't like. Please do not answer that. I can see what you're doing. Go out front of those offices. You dig a 3-foot hole. Make it 48 inches. Put a pole in there, straight up. Put a crossbar in there, a tool on it, and you're going to hang it. And you're going to tell the rest of the nation this. If you've got a problem, you better fucking know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it comes down by Halloween for sure. Yes, that is going to be the way of our law. Whoever just said that's not the way we do things, then that guy has to mess with the 2 million fucking dead people from drugs. Hang it up, and he can die. And you'll understand drug dealers kill people forever. Now, of course, if you know your drugs, these are perfect and those are not. I rest my case. The dead people, you fix them, or you build them somewhere where they can be. Quit letting them walk around where they're not supposed to be. Yes, I am mad.